Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lesson 10 of the Beginner Grammar course. My name is Ali, and today we are diving into adverbs of frequency and manner. These are powerful tools that help you describe how often and how something happens. They also help you make better sentences and make your sentences more colorful. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to make your sentences more detailed and interesting. Let's get started. Let's start with adverbs of frequency. These words tell us how often something happens. For example, I always wake up early. She never eats junk food. Let's look at some common adverbs for frequency. Here, these percentages are a general guide to how often something happens. If you use always in your sentence, it means that the action happens 100% of the times. Or when you use sometimes in your sentence, it shows that the action happens 40% of the time. Let's look at some examples. She always wake up late. Means 100% of the time. They never eat junk food. I always run in the morning. Now, let's look at the rule of using adverbs of frequency in a sentence. Adverbs of frequency usually come before the main verb but after the verb to be. For example, I always drink coffee in the morning. It comes before drink. But when we have am, is, are in our sentence, it comes after to be verb. For example, she is usually on time. Let's look at some more practice exercises. Look at these sentences. Fill the gaps with a proper adverb. Pause the video and think for some minutes. Nice job! For the first one, because we have 100%, we use always. For the second one, because we have 40%, we use sometimes. And for the last one, we use never. Let's look at the next group of adverbs, which is adverbs of manner. These describe how an action is performed. For example, she sings beautifully. He drives carefully. How do we form the adverbs? Many adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the adjectives. For example, if the adjective is quick, the adverb is quickly. If the adjective is beautiful, the adverb is beautifully. So we add ly to the end of the adjectives. But there are some adverbs like fast and well. They don't follow this rule. Adverbs of manner usually go after the main verb or the object because they are explaining about how we do something. Look at these examples. She speaks softly. He drives carefully. I read the book slowly. In all these examples, we are using adverbs to explain how something happens. In real life, we most of the times use more than one adjective and adverb in a sentence. For adverbs, we can also combine different types of adverbs in one sentence. Look at the examples on the screen. I always drive carefully. The first one is an adverb of frequency, and the second one is an adverb of manner. Next example is she usually speaks loudly. Be careful, we use adverbs of frequency before the main verb and adverbs of manner after the main verb. Now, look at these examples. Try to put proper adverbs inside these sentences. Pause for some seconds and think about it. Nice job. We can say that he usually eats quickly. For the second one, we can say they always study carefully. And for the last one, we can say she sometimes dances beautifully. Good job. Now, for homework, write 5 sentences using adverbs of frequency and manner. Try to mix them together in at least 3 sentences. For example, I always drink coffee slowly in the morning. She sometimes writes beautifully. Good job. Post your sentences in the comments and I'll give you feedback. In the next lesson, we'll talk about modal verbs like can, must, and should, which are super useful for expressing ability, necessity, and advice. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. See you next time!